Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes are not deceiving you, and no, this is not an April Fool's prank. This is the official Season 5 info video for the AAPCS. We're going to talk all things Season 5, what the schedule is going to be, what the roster is going to look like, how the points will be formatted, and maybe, just maybe, a release date for the season opener of season number 5. Let's get started, shall we? Let's begin with the roster. Now, this is the full-time roster for season number 5. 32 full-time cars. You'll see that we are missing two very big names in the roster, and that is Justin Haley and Zane Smith. We will get to them very shortly, however. But you can see most of the grid has stayed the same. Of course, Kurt Busch and Kevin Harvick not in the series anymore. Josh Berry in the 4 car, and Tyler Reddick has taken over the 5. As for Kyle Busch, he's moved over to the 8 car finally. Noah Gragson is in the 10 car. Carson Hocevar in the 77. Ty Gibbs in the 53 or the 54. And of course, John Hunter Nemechek in the 42 and Daniel Hemrick in the 31. Now, here are your part-time cars for the race. I say cars because multiple drivers will be sharing multiple rides. JJ Yaley and Kaz Grala will share the 15. AJ Omner, Josh Williams, and Daniel Dye will share the 16. Connor Daly will have the 50 all to himself. Anthony Alfredo and Austin Hill will share the 62. BJ McLeod will be in the 78, as well as Jimmy Johnson in the 84. And then for the 91 car, Shane Van Gisbergen, Kimi Räikkönen, and Jordan Taylor will be in the 91 at one point or another in this series. And then as for Justin Haley and Zane Smith, if their cars do release from Lionel, or if I have to resort to making customs, they will be part-time drivers. But in Season 6, if I do have those cars, they will return full-time. Now, I should make it clear that these are not signups. There will not be signups for Season 5. I do know that it is going to be upsetting for a few people, but I cannot really figure out a good way to really showcase the people who have signed up, because if it were to have signups this season, I would display who signed up for who in their respected drivers, just like how ACS, Misscraft, as well as Eric Estep did whenever they have their signups. Now let's go ahead and move on to another important topic, and that is the the points format. So essentially, how the points format is going to work is it's going to work the exact same way that Season 4's points format did, except the max amount of points that you can get now has been lowered from 40 points to 36 points. Now, I know that might sound a little bit of a weird and random points number for the max amount of points, but the main reason why I went with 36 is because if I do go with 36 and I'm able to have that 5-point gap between the winner of the race and second place, it will then go down the running order to where last place gets 1 point instead of it being 0 points if the winner were to get only 35 points. Now let's get to the more exciting part of this video. Here is the schedule for Season 5 here for the AAPCS. There's going to be little to no changes, I would expect. There's only one track that I'm really concerned about that could be at risk of being swapped out with another one, and that is Rockingham, for the main reason that I have not built a new Rockingham yet. So we'll have to see what that will be like, but let's go down the list to see where the drivers will be going this season. Obviously, starting out with the Great American Race at Daytona, and there will be duels for the Season 5 Daytona 500, so that will be fun to make as well as to watch. And then for Race 2, Phoenix Raceway returns, as well as the Nebraska Oval this time for race number 3. Haven't seen that since season number 3. And then we return to Las Vegas, and then we go to the Brickyard for the Brickyard 400 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And then for the second half of the regular season, we go to Atlanta Motor Speedway, and then right after that, we go up to the wine country in California for the Sonoma Raceway date. That'll be fun. And then Kansas Speedway comes back after having been gone from the series since season number 2. It'll be in race number 8. Martinsville Speedway is no longer a playoff race in this season, or in this series, and will be race number 9. And then Talladega Superspeedway is where the regular season finale will take place. All 3 superspeedways are in this schedule, like you guys were asking for in season 4. And now that I've been hearing all of your guys' complaints about that from season 4, it has been changed for season 5. All 3 superspeedways are in for season number 5. And then to open up the playoffs, and for the first round is going to be at Bristol Motor Speedway, and then the Nebraska Roval to cut off the first round, the cutoff 12-8. We'll see how that goes. And then for round number 2, we have Rockingham Speedway with Nashville making up the round of 4. And the venue that they will be racing at for the championship race is going to be at Homestead Miami Speedway. This was the original championship venue for season number 1, but was at the last minute changed out for Phoenix. But now Homestead is back on the schedule for this series. Last time it was on the schedule was season number 3. That was race number 2 of this season, but now it is the championship race, so it'll be a fun one. The first championship race that isn't at a track shorter than a mile and shorter. But yeah, hopefully you guys are happy with that schedule. I know I am. I feel like it's going to be a really fun schedule to work with. And yeah. Now, how about a release date for you guys? I feel like this is going to be the perfect time to really give you guys a release date. I know it's barely even been a month since the Milwaukee Miles Championship race was released, but I feel like it's just right to give you guys when it's going to be, Season 5 will be released. It is going to be on June 22nd of 2024. The duels will go live the day before to start out the season. The Daytona 500, of course, being on the 22nd of June. And the main reason why I've picked this date is because I would like to have my Brickyard 400 line up with the IRL Brickyard 400. Just felt like that would be very fitting for the series. But yeah, hopefully you guys are happy with that release date as well as the schedule, and you guys might be a little bit frustrated with me with the roster, because I know a couple Justin Haley fans and Zane Smith fans might be a little frustrated with me, as well as AJ Allmendinger fans, but I kind of had to do it. I mean, I didn't really want to have that big of a field like I have had for the past few seasons. I really wanted to dial it back down a little bit, especially with how Lionel's productions are and how they very rarely make some of these backmarker cars. So just another way to kind of save me some time and money on these diecast. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Hopefully you guys are hyped up for season number 5. It's going to be a fun one. Thank you guys so much for watching and all of your support, and I'll see you guys in June.